up with that one property. But I backed off of it. I didn't buy it. I was under contract. And what it was an old lady living there. And this lady was ill.
That's what we went to see.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. But I backed off because remember he came back and tried to get us to buy it. I said, well, dude. And then I think maybe when she passed away, he tried to come back. But I said, you know, but the son still lives there. And you don't have, you know, I was just like, nah.
So she did pass away.
Yeah, she passed away. Well, we could go back to the economic housing lady and just go to Hunter Brandon.
Yeah, we gotta do those things.
So you think we can?
Yeah.
You think we can? Should try to build and train? I mean, Baltimore.
Baltimore? Yeah, if you can get land, of course.
Well, we're gonna have to get the land for nothing.
Yeah, if you can get land, my God, $5,000, it's worth it. Definitely worth it.
Because the guy from Home Depot,
Greg?
he was at the office yesterday, and I was talking about a couple of lines on 18th Street.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was like, okay, and he was asking me about how it was going down here. I told him I was going to put it down here. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, I know somebody that started building down there. And I was like, building?
Yeah, it's worth it. We gotta do everything affordable, but it's definitely worth it. $5,000-$10,000 lot. Come on, man. You know that's how much it used to cost.
Maybe you need to holler at your boy like whispering.
Oh, the
Whisperer.
Yeah.
Tell the whisperer we need some land. Like, yo, we need some land out here.
Yeah, hold your horses today, okay? Let's try to get one, but don't get excited.
No, I'm not.
Don't get excited.
I think one of our best bet is just to get that same one on the same spot.
Top 30K, top 30. You're gonna go for it.
Oh no, what was it? Maybe if we went 40 and split it in the middle, something like we paid 30 a piece for both of them.
Yeah.
Top 40.
Yeah. What was the address? You know, you guys know, right?
Yeah, we got yeah, we got it up on top. We came down a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Belmore. We came down a couple of weeks ago. We spotted everything out. At least enough. We might not have hit everything, but we hit at least 20 of them. We didn't see that with the Don Hill. Oh yeah. Now we got to get out of here today by
5-hour traffic.
1:30. Quarter to 2. We got gone. Either that or you got to go down here downtown and just go get a few regulars. Yeah, go get the water. Yeah, wait till 8 o'clock at night. Now leave, because if not, you are here.
Oh, we good. It's gonna be good for us, man.
First plan. Let's rip up the parkway and repave it. That's our first plan. We gotta redo all these. I think we should make these lines yellow. 80 million. I'm gonna run up and down the whole highway for it.
But where's the price? There's no price
I'm trade them all yellow by hand.
Yeah, there's no price here.
Yeah, but no, the price is like 150 a lot.
A lot. Okay, each one. And you say you can build 10? What do you mean 150 a lot? Do that? 100 by 100?
I didn't go to any of the sites.
So how you know you can put 10 units?
That's what they said.
They said that.
I think Newark Land Bank, I don't know, I think it's a little bit different this time. Like somehow I think they have like the plans and everything for it and they're selling it like
approval.
That. They just want somebody else to build it. They don't want to do it.
With the approval.
With the approval. They want to do it. Oh. They don't want to do it. They want somebody else to do it.
As a partner or with them? Or for buy out?
Buy out. Like they don't want to be involved. But we good. We don't got to worry about nothing.
I knew it, Darren. I never paid for this, Darren. Never paid for this, brother.
Yeah.
But you know, Darren, you open, Mike made that phone call, and now took his body out. I said, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. That's right. You know, you said, John, you want me to ask Bernard to go and see the inspector? No. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I know, brother. Once you start digging, that's a problem.
Yeah, but that's exactly what happened. So he said, I told him that we had a similar situation on the next one. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Just come see me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's more like it. You know, versus. And then I said over my Chadwick, I said, look, this is not fair.
3 months already.
I said, we done lost 3 months already. And now, you know what I mean?
Footing, foundation, do this.
And I said, what do you want to say? That's what I called you and said, look, is it possible that we can do the underground and tie in before we even build the foundation? They really can.
If it would be 100 units, we would have figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
But come on, a single or 2-family house? You don't do that, man.
What if we're off by 8 feet? You know what I mean? What we try to do? It might not work.
It would be a big job. Okay, you do things, you know what I mean? But not a 2-family house.
And you see what the surveyor said about doing the markouts.
Yeah, did you call the guy, the dude? If he can, I'll send the guy. The guy's there.
He might not be up this early. So what are we trying to do with it?
We gotta take the car. Oh, no, my truck's ready. Oh, when am I gonna take the garbage? I got no dumpster. Yeah, call him. What's his name? I forgot his name. James.
We trying to call Tim first? Is this guy back?
See if he's back here. I still gotta pay him to the dumpster. I'm not here. Joe, can you take care of the bill? Yeah. As soon as I go to the office. I get you the office? Yeah.
Welcome to the T-Mobile payment line. These payment arrangements are free.
Could that be? Yeah,
You don't pay the bill?
Come on, he wants you to interview.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you need to know?
We want to know a little bit about the neighborhood since we were getting ready to purchase a property on this block and start renovating here. And if you could tell us a little bit about the community.
I've been living in this block for 40 years. 40 years I've been, a little over 40 years I've been in this block.
So you did skip rope on this block.
I did everything. I played hopscotch, I played Skelly around here, Foursquare around here. We did the real stuff around here.
Wow.
Mother May High and all that stuff.
Yes,
we did all of these
kids. You
kids.
play Manhunt too?
Yeah. 7-Eleven.
The kids don't do that no more.
They don't do none of that.
They don't do that.
I even tried to teach my grandkids that. They looking at me like,
what you
now,
talk
what
about?
is that?
Yeah. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. You play that one too?
Now I got my youngest granddaughter. She's 12. They play it every now and then. Her and my niece and them. They still play it around here.
Okay, a little
stuff,
bit.
but,
Okay.
Yeah, but growing up around here, I swear we had the best. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it 100. When I was little and we was living around here, our colors couldn't go across where that light was at.
Wow.
Across that light, they would run us back. They wanted to fight. Constantly wanted to fight. The black and white, put it like that. But living in this community, I always had nothing prejudice. A white lady was my aunt. She had a daughter named Susan. She had sons, Charlie and Glennie. We raised up with them. They were our family. They were like brothers and sisters to us. Miss Peggy, she only had one son. His name was Steve. He passed away before her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Miss Peggy. Yeah. And then it was like other neighbors that we had, but they were safe a while ago too. Like Miss Betty, her brother used to live here.
Yeah.
So it was like that's my nephew. I got great nephews, all that.
I met the
my
right person.
grandbaby.
God led me to the right person to meet on the
Must
block.
have been, because I pulled up. I'm sitting looking like, what y'all doing
got in Miss
around
Peggy's
here?
house,
Like,
right? Yeah.
at first, I'm like, y'all up and down the street. What the hell going on? I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, what you got going on in your neighborhood there?
Yeah.
They know I'm the nosy one. I'm gonna keep it real. I want to know my surroundings. I want to know when new people come in the neighborhood, they tell you. I'd be like, did you buy the house?
That would be nice, right? What do you think, though?
Is it a smart house?
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice color.
That'll make it
instead of
And then,
like
then,
this,
and
you
then
know,
it'll blend into the brick.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The light gray.
Yeah,
The whole thing. I like it.
because it's another light gray one right there too. So it'll just, you know what I mean, like
It gives
it
the,
gives a little definition.
you know,
Yeah.
Stand out a little bit.
it does.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely. But you know what? We got to check though and make sure, because since it is quote unquote historical area, we want to make sure that.
Yeah,
I mean, they painted it already, but I guess
they painted it already.
yeah. So I guess it is what it is. Huh?
But where we at?
Baltimore, B. Moore. Property we're about to close on today.
How long you been working on this project? Closing on this one?
I think grabbed this like 2 months ago.
What was the process? Has been like?
This was a silent auction, an online auction actually. Actually April 17th. It's on the board right there. So he had to bid on it, and we won the bid. And now we're about to do the closing today and start the rehab on this one.
Race to the mouth. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
Oh wow. So his properties usually like renovated like this? Already furnished and-
I mean, sometimes he paints. I think this one. I think she passed away. So a lot of the other ones is definitely not livable. This is not bad. This is definitely in a livable condition. So we come in here, clean it out.
These type of properties, what they usually go for about when you bidding?
When you bidding,
Right.
I mean, it depends. It really depends on a good day.
What you look for, like as far as profit wise and
You check the comp, try to see the comps in the neighborhood, see what the comps are hitting for, and you put your price difference in there, how much you got to spend to fix it up, and see if your numbers make sense.
Yeah. Baltimore project.
right.
So.
So tell me, what happened?
Okay.
Okay, tell me about this one.
Oh, this is a single family house. 3 bedroom. It's actually 1, 2, 3 levels, and it's a full basement down there. So obviously we want to clean it all the way out and turn it back around. Get some new kitchens, new bathrooms.
Oh, but that's not the one.
This is not the one that we won at the auction.
Right, so this is another one.
This is the one we came after the auction with from the guy that was talking to.
Right.
Joe.
But we never got inside.
No. Well, we got inside last time we were down here, me and Bo. But
And so you're bidding on this one?
no, we won this bid already. We got to close on this today.
Are you serious? So you got 2 now?
Yeah, we got 2, and we're going for.
Man, what's wrong with you? See, I missed.
Yeah.
I missed. I said when you showed me the picture, I thought it was the other one.
Yeah, no, we got 2 now.
John, this is the Whisperer.
Come on,
Yeah,
man!
this is from the Whisperer.
When he came up and whispered in our ear.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dario, and how much was the close on this one?
We paid 100.
Second and third.
Well, could you run that back to me? How much did you get this property for, and what you looking to sell it for, and what's the profit margin?
Well, we paid $162,000 for this house. Probably gonna put about $50,000 into it, and probably sell it for around like $325. So profit wise, probably talking about $100,000, somewhere in that ballpark. But it's gonna be a nice, beautiful house when we finish. It's a nice area in Baltimore. It's gonna be a nice house for someone to live in.
This is clean up and paint, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I figured let's do the bathrooms and the kitchens anyway. If we're trying to ask for, a decent amount of turnaround increase, make the bathroom look more modern.
Wow.
Make it look like the bathrooms that we do, like the marble. Maybe make a walk-in shower or something like that. A big walk-in shower.
So you got a 1.5 baths, right?
One and a half bath.
1.5.
That little half downstairs.
Yeah. This
We
is.
got the 2 bedrooms. That's what I said. If we come down and we drop 3 guys.
So you got 2 bedroom on top. You got this one, and now we have a full bath here. Perfect. Full clean up. We do the bath, paint. Everything is in place. Let's check. Did you go to the basement?
Yeah.
So you saw this one last time you came here.
Yeah, last time we came, we walked through here. Yeah, but she's pretty solid. She's got, all the bones are good on her still. That means that we don't gotta really do no more framing or anything. We're just gonna clean her up real nice, make her more modern.
And usually, how long that take?
This one, I would be surprised if it takes us more than a month to turn it around. If it takes more than a month, then you're not really being effective with moving your money, especially a small project like this. We're not talking about building a house. We're talking about rehabbing a house that's already got solid, foundation, solid walls. We're just coming in and revitalizing them, bringing it up to today's standards. Yeah.
And I feel like Miss Peggy should have been honored with, it's a neighborhood associated around here. She should have been honored for being in that house that long, in this neighborhood and stuff. I say that about my mom sometimes. I'd be like, look, we want to 55
Since it's the summertime, maybe we could do a little something as we're doing our little rehab. You bring nothing but a little barbecue or something in memory of Miss Peggy.
Yeah, that would be real nice. That would be real nice to
Yeah.
do and remember something.
Will help us set us up.
I said, well,
Yeah.
they know I love to give a good cookout.
I love it.
I do them. My mom and them said, don't tell Hattie y'all having nothing.
Yes,
I used to be like, y'all make no sense. They be like, y'all know if y'all tell us, you're going to invite the whole neighborhood.
Yes.
You said we're going to an auction, right? To get another property?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Could you explain the process for us a little bit?
There's an auction happening, so Daryl and Bo inspected properties like 2-3 weeks ago, and now we're gonna go to bid on, and let's see what we come up with. I think it's a total of 35 property, so we're looking to get at least 1 or 2, if it's possible.
Okay. How long we been plotting on this?
6 months, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 6 months ago, we started talking about Baltimore. A couple years ago, like 10 years ago, we built here 30 single families. That was 2010, 2012. Then we went back to Jersey, and now we're looking to come back over here and do the same.
30 years in Baltimore. You said 30 years, right?
10 years, like 10 years, yeah. Over 10 years. 30 homes.
Yeah, 10 years ago, 30 houses.
Yeah.
And what was that process like? Like, for you to come into Baltimore, learn the land, and start investing and flipping houses here in Baltimore? Is it the same everywhere in every state?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the same where you go. It's just, you gotta follow the neighborhood. Check the locals and play with them. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. The same as you do in Newark or Irvington or anywhere you go. So you just gotta follow protocols. You know what I mean? With the community,
Use the left lane to turn left on North Utah
with the town, and make sure that you get the guys that will execute everything and get it done fast.
And you yourself, how long you been in this business?
30 years.
Wow. 30 years. Nice portfolio.
Me and Dad, we used to be kids doing this. And now we're right there.
Yeah, right.
Young, age, handsome black dude, handsome Brazilian guy, and now look at us.
What inspired you to get into real estate or this field?
The reward is good. The reward is worth it, Not easy, but, it's a good task. It's a good reward at the end.
For somebody getting out of, I'd say, just freshly graduating high school, right, and wanting to get into this type of business or any business, what type of advice do you have for them?
Build your credit. Buy only what you need. That's what I tell my girls. Buy what's necessary. Build your credit and learn the process. Teenagers, they think everything happens overnight, and does not. It takes time. It takes time. You're gonna build a house. You come at the end and you see, wow, look at that. How that was fast. No, there was a long process before we get the end results, So it takes time, it takes planning,
Turn right on West Lafayette.
So that's how it goes. Business the same way. You gotta plan,
How important it is for you to plan business out?
It's everything. If you don't plan, it's like you're gonna build something. You gotta plan first exactly what you're doing to, you learn every day that you goes by, of course. You keep learning, you never stop learning.
Turn right on
But
West
plan
Lafayette.
is everything. Nothing happened overnight. So if you're going to invest today, knowing. Do not count on that for, to go and spend tomorrow. No. Get something else that will bring you extra income and keep investing. And it's a process, It's a process that can never end. Am I right, Darren?
I was going to say amen, but I didn't want to.
Say it, man. Say it. Yeah. People think, Darren, like someone walked into South 15 last week, right? Whoa, John, that was fast. I say, fast? You don't know what you're saying, man. We've been suffering here for 2 years, getting permit, putting up with the town, and now they come and see the end result. All that was fast. Yeah. No, it takes time. It takes planning.
That's what I'm tell them.
And the key thing, right? And the key things there is what we're doing. We do not wait for end and then start all over again. No, you gotta keep planting, right there, Darren.
That's right.
You gotta keep. So what we're doing here today, we see results 6 months from now. Then we gotta do something else. Then we see results 8 months from now, and you keep the same process. Keep repeating the same thing.
Copy, rinse, repeat.
What was that?
Copy, rinse, repeat. You gotta just keep doing the same process. Keep doing the same process. Planting the seeds.
Yeah.
The harvest gotta come, but if you don't plant, you can't get no harvest.
Yeah.
Most people don't plant; they just want harvest. Or they see your harvest and they say, "Oh, well, I want one too." Where was you at 8 months ago when we was riding down here and it was nothing but just spying out the land?
Yeah.
Talking to people, you have to spend money to come down here and do that, and you plant. No, there's nowhere around for that.
Turn left on West Mount Royal Avenue. In 900 feet, use either lane to continue on I-83 North 28th Street, Druid Park Lake Drive.
What's the goal for you in this industry? Like, do you plan on building a skyscraper, or have you?
Soon. It's coming. Soon. There is working one in Newark. Then we're looking to go probably 30, 40 stories. Am I correct there? Something like that, yeah. So we're going. It takes time, like I said. It takes time.
Stay to the left to I-83
but it's about to happen.
Is it a goal of yours to build 100 stories or more?
Listen, the goal is never stop. That's what I can tell you. That's the goal. Never stop. Keep doing. Today you make $1 million. Tomorrow you make 10,000. But you keep doing. You keep doing. That's the key thing.
Use the left lane to stay to the left
Walk
to
by
I-83
faith. Don't say sit still. Walk.
Walk by
Keep
faith.
moving.
Keep moving, yeah.
Keep moving. If you're not moving, you're definitely not winning.
Yeah.
That's why they call it currency. It's got to keep flowing. If it ain't flowing, it's a dead sea.
Yeah.
In half a mile, use the right lane to take exit 8 from Maryland 25 North Falls Road.
Newark, New Jersey is where I build houses, renovate houses, where I'm a pastor. So I say I develop people and
Souls.
houses. Souls and houses. Yes.
Nice.
Property.
Yes. All right. And you're going to take take on a Baltimore project?
Yes, we're taking on a couple of Baltimore projects. We have this project, and then we also have another project that you guys are working on a title for us from the auction. That's why I thought you resemble them.
I see.
Yeah.
Is this an
Another
auction
property
too?
that
Yes.
Janice is working on us for with at 806 North Bernard.
Okay.
Bernard,
Yeah, right. So this is an AJ Billig auction.
Yes.
Dan
This one
Billig.
was also, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this one was an online auction.
How about that? So there's multiple Dans involved in your life at this point. And all right. So how was the auction process for you?
It was well. It was very well. I was very, I guess, pleasantly surprised about the way it went. Rather smooth. I mean, a little different from like, let's say, auctions that I've been involved with before, like in New Jersey, I bought a lot of houses from auction.com, and their process is slightly different, as far as like closing and stuff. One of the things that was unique about this was like, from day one we charge you interest on the outstanding money. I was like, oh wow,
Yes.
They really motivate you to hustle.
It's true. Yes, and you better have a good title company who's focused on your
That's why I'm here.
property as well.
Actually, Shannon over at from the auction house referred you guys.
Oh my God.
And yeah, so that was
Thank you
great.
for that.
Yeah. So.
Shannon at AJ Billig's office. We've been working with them for 20-25 years.
Yes.
You won't find a more reputable auction house.
Yes.
So so you're getting used to that style of auction. Now let me ask you this: when I go to an auction and I say to myself, "All right, this is as high as I'm going to go," right? I tend to break through that if I'm just bidding against one other person. Did you find that to be the case?
Well,
have you overbid your budget? Is what I'm asking you, Pastor.
This time, or the one we went at the auction in person, no, we didn't, because thankfully, by the grace of God, we bid, and nobody else bid on that property, which was a blessing. So then I didn't have to get caught up in the whole emotional part of it. So that can happen. So you try to train yourself in advance, but a lot of times you break through, and then you try to justify why I paid more than I should have paid. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is such a big deal. I'm going to make this up in no time.
Yeah.
I couldn't let it get away.
Yeah. You justify why you went beyond what you should have done. But we try to stay within the confines of what we do, especially because of the different regulations. Like we go to a lot of sheriff sales in like Essex County also. And it's a little different there. It's like leave 10%, come back. Here it's like based on how much you paid for the property that you got to leave. And then, but also we're finding out one that we bid on a couple of months ago. They said, I keep asking Janice, you ready to close? Oh, no time soon. You're a little too anxious. It's going to take at least 5 or 6 months.
Oh, man. Well, let's look at that together when we get done with this one.
Yes.
Let's look at your other auction purchase when we're done with this. And then that one you just described sounds like it might be a one house at a time auction.
Yes, there you go. That's
so
the
think
one house
about
at
this.
a time.
Here's the difference with those, sir, is that when you bid with one house at a time, you're bidding on a property that's been certified as vacant and a public nuisance. Hence, the city gets the right to go into court and say, look, we're gonna bring in everybody who could possibly have a property right here. But if they don't show up, we're going to appoint a receiver, a vacant building receiver. And so if a property has gotten to the point where it's so upside down with municipal liens and violations that it can't even be cleared through the tax sale process, then, 99 times out of 100, nobody's going to show up to contest it, and the property goes to one house at a time as a vacant building receiver. They auction it. So finally, my point is, even after it's auctioned, unlike an AJ Billig auction where it's going to be pretty straightforward with the title, a receivership property, we got to get tens of thousands of liens cleared off of the municipal record.
Notifications, and you got to wait, posted newspapers, all that also? Or no?
That kind of led up to the sale itself, you're right. So there'll be a 30-day period after the sale where people could still object. But even after that 30 days, then there's about 60 days when we're dealing with the city tax office. And we say, look, this thing came through with $60,000 of municipal liens. You got to wipe them off the books. So that Derek gets a clear title, doesn't have to fight with municipal bills. And then only after that's done, about 30 or 60 days later, do we say, okay, now we feel
confident that we can do this.
Feed this property to the rental shop, and the rental shop won't have to worry about it.
Constituent lying in Baltimore City, State of Maryland, and being more fully described in the flyer that you have. We are going to sell the properties in order as they're listed on the flyer. Again, 3301 Echodale Avenue is withdrawn. From one house at a time, we have Thea, Jane, Kim, and Brianna here to help you out. From AJ Billigan Company, Kyle is here, as well as Luis, Shannon, Chuck, and Clark. Raise your hand, Clark. All your contracts will be ready at the end of the auction. Please do not leave and come back at 2 o'clock this afternoon because we will not be here. Do not leave until you have signed your contract. A $3,000 deposit is required on each property. If the bidding on any particular property goes above $30,000, the deposit will need to be increased to 10% of the purchase price. So if a property brings $50,000 per se, you give us $3,000 today and another $2,000 by this time tomorrow. You happen to have a personal or business check with you for the difference in the deposit, we'll be happy to take that from you today. Otherwise, you can wire the funds in or bring a cashier's check to our office on Falls Road. You've been qualified for a specific number of properties, which is marked on your bidder card. Please do not bid or buy more properties than you were qualified for because you will not be able to get them. The next auction for one house at a time is August 19th. We hope everybody will mark that on their calendars. On all the properties we're selling today, there are no buyer's premiums or any additional buyer's fee. So whatever the high bid is, that's the price for which the property is sold. That's the price that your contract will say. Any questions? Is there a bidder number 19 here? All right. Let's get down to business. 3604 9th Street in Brooklyn. We're going to show you the picture as we sell it. We go quickly. I'll thank you for a $5,000 offer to start it. 5,000, anyone? We've got to sell them all. 5,000 is the minimum bid. I have $5,000 bid to start it. At 5,000, 10,000 of you bidding going at $5,000. You through bidding at $5,000. Sold $5,000. What's that number, please? Number what? 66. 66? 666? Okay. 1430 Asquith Street. There it is. 5,000 to start it. That $5,000 bid. $10,000 you bidding going at 5,000, now 10. At $5,000. Any advance? Sold $5,000. What's that number, please?
67.
67. Going in order. 1432 Asquith Street. 5,000 to start it. I have 5,000, now 10 with the 10 going at $5,000. $10,000 bid. $15,000. 20,000 you bidding at 15,000, now 20. At $15,000. Sold $15,000. Same bidder, 67, right?
Yes.
$15,000, number 67. 3003 Aruna Avenue. 5,000 to start it. I have 5,000, 10,000, $15,000. 20,000 you bidding. At 15,000, now 20. At 15,000, 20,000 you bidding. Sold $15,000. What's that number, please?
42.
42.
You gotta reopen, huh? There's a lady on the other side of Kyle with this bidder.
I couldn't see her. All right, we'll reopen the bidding. I apologize. I had $15,000 bid, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000. Are you bidding or waiting? 25 at 8,000, now 9. 9,000 in time. 10,000 you bid. And 10,000 now 11, 11, 10,000 now 11. And $10,000. Any advance? Sold $10,000. What's that number, please? It's you. 91. $10,000. Folks, pay attention, bid quickly, and you might get a property. 812 North Belmont Avenue. 5,000 to start it.
5,000.
I have 5,000 back.
$6,000.
$6,000 bid. $7,000, $8,000, $10,000, okay? At 8,000, 10,000, now 12. 12,000, now 14 to 14, 12,000, now 14. At $12,000. Any advance?
14.
14,000 in time. $16,000.
Yes.
$18,000. 20,000 you bidding.
25.
I have $25,000 bid. At 25,000, now 30 to 30, going to 25,000. At 25,000, now 30. At $30,000 bid. I have 30,000, now 5. At 30,000, now 5 at 5, going at 30,000.
32.
32,000 in time. $35,000 bid. 40,000 you bidding. At 35,000, now 40. At 35,000, 40,000 you bidding. At 35,000 once, twice.
40.
40,000 in time. 45,000 will you make you damn. At 40,000, now 5. At $40,000. Sold 40,000.
What's your number, sir?
76.
Number 76. 3414 West Belvedere Avenue. 5,000 to start. I have 5,000 bid. $10,000. 15,000 you bidding at 10,000, now 15 to the 15, 15,000 is back. I have 15,000, now 20. I have 15,000, now 20 to the 20, going at $15,000. $16,000 bid. 17,000, right? At 16, 17,000, now 18 to the 18, 17,000, now 18. Sold $17,000. What's that number, sir? Hand shirt.
77.
77. If you don't think I can see you, hold up your bidder card and I'll definitely see that. 4404 Burger Avenue. 5,000 to start. I have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30. 35,000, 40. 45,000, 50,000, 55,000, 60,000, 65,000. At 65,000,
Yes.
$70,000 bid. 75,000, 80,000, 85,000, 90,000, you bidding. 90,000, 95,000, $100,000. I have $100,000 bid. 105,000 in front. $110,000. 115,000 you bidding at 115, now 120. $120,000 bid. 125,000 you bidding at 120, now 5. That's you. At 120, now 5. Sold 120,000. What's that number, please?
71.
$75,000. Number, please. 84. 2624 Boone Street. There it is, 5,000 to start it. I have 5,000, now 10 with the 10 going at $5,000. $10,000. $15,000. 20,000, now 5. At 20,000, now 5 with the 5, 25,000, 30. 35,000, 40. At 35,000, now 40. I have $35,000. $40,000. 45,000 you bidding, sir. At 40,000, now 5. At 40,000, $45,000. 50,000 you bidding. At 45,000, now 50. At $45,000. Sold $45,000.
What's your number, sir? It's number 19.
Number 19. 912 South Carey Street. 5,000 to start it. I have 5,000 in back. 10,000 you bidding. At 5,000, now 10. $10,000. 15,000 you bidding, sir. At 10,000, now 15 with the 15 going at $10,000. Sold $10,000.
That number 59.
Number 59. 1754 Carswell Street. 5,000 to start it. 5,000 on the side. At 5,000 you bid.
Yes.
At 11,000, now 12. At
Yes.
11, 12, now 13 with the 13 at $13,000. $14,000. $15,000. 16,000, now 17. At 16, now 17. 17,000, now 18. 18,000, 19,000, right? At 18,000, now 19. At 18,000, 19,000, $20,000. 21,000 you bidding. 21,000, now 2. At 21, $22,000. 23,000 you bidding. At 22,000, now 3. At 22,000, now 3. Sold $22,000.
What number? Number 9.
Number 9, very excited. The next property is 1973 Jefferson Avenue. Congratulations. 5,000 to start it.
5,000.
I have 5,000 in front. 5,000, 10,000 of you bidding, going at $5,000. 10,000 of you bidding. At 5,000, now 10. $10,000. 15,000 of you bidding at 10,000, now 15. I have 10,000 now.
11,000.
15, $11,000 bid, $12,000. 13,000 you bidding. At 12,000 now 13. At 12,000 now 13 with the 13 going at $12,000.
13.
13,000 in time. $14,000. 15,000 you bidding, sir. At 14,000 now 15.
Yes.
14, 15,000 in back. 16,000 you bidding. At 15,000 now 16 with the 16 going at $15,000. 16,000 you bidding. Yes, $16,000. $17,000. 18,000 you bidding. At 17,000 now 18 with the 18 going at $17,000. Sold $17,000.
99.
Number 99. 3200 Elmley Avenue. Porchfront, 5,000 to start it. I have $5,000 bid. $10,000. $15,000. 20,000 you bidding.
7,000.
I have 15,000 now 20. I have 15, 20,000 in back. $25,000. $30,000. I have 30,000 here. $40,000. 45,000 you bidding.
Yes.
45,000 now 50. 50,000 now 5. 55,000 now 60. At $55,000. 60,000 you bidding. Sold $55,000.
What's your number? 11.
Number 11. 130 North Fulton Avenue. I'm sorry, 1130. Thank you. 5,000 to start.
5,000.
I have 5,000 in front. 10,000 in bidding. At 5,000 now, 10 to the 10 going at $5,000. 10,000 in bidding. Do you have a problem, Luis?
No, not anymore.
5,000 now, 10 to the 10 going at $5,000. Any advance? 6,009. $7,000. 8,000 in bidding. At 7,000 now 8. At $7,000. Sold $7,000.
What's that number?
76.
76.
Number 76. 1132 North Fulton Avenue, right next door. 5,000 for this one.
It's right next door.
You know what the house next door?
Yes.
5,000 now. 5,000 now for the year 10 to the 10 going at $5,000. At 5,000 now 10. Any advance? 6,000 in time. $7,000 bid. $8,000. $9,000.
I'll buy you lunch.
10,000 now 11 and 10,000 now 11. $12,000 bid. 13,000 you bidding. $13,000 bid.
She said he can have it.
Is that what he said?
That's what she said.
Thank you.
You got money.
Away from it. Any advance? Sold $12,000. 76. 1902 North Fulton Avenue. Mondawmin neighborhood.
Let's see.
5,000 to start.
You got 4.
5,000 anyone? I hear $5,000 for 1902 North Fulton Avenue. $5,000 bid. At 5,000 now,
Got one.
10 going at 5,000.
Oh no, we got 3, right?
At 5,000 now 10.
We got 3, yeah.
$5,000. Sold $5,000.
Number 102.
Number 102. 1924 Fulton Avenue. 5,000 for this one. I have 5,000 in back. At $6,000. 7,000 you bidding. At 6,000 now 7. At 6,000 now 7. Any advance?
7,000.
7,000 in front. I have 7,000 here. 8,000 you bidding. $8,000 bid. 9,000 you bidding at 8,000 now 9. At 8,000 now 9 with the 9 going at $8,000. At 8,000 now 9. Sold $8,000. What's that number? 101. $8,000. 3102 West Garrison Avenue. Here we go. 5,000 to start. I have $5,000 bid. 10,000 you bidding. At 5,000 now 10. At $5,000. Sold $5,000. Number please. 82. 2908 Collins Ferry Road. 5,000 to start. I have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. You bidding at 10,000 now. 15 to 15, $10,000.
Yes.
$15,000 bid. $20,000. 25,000 you bidding. Can you turn that off, please? I have 25,000 in back. 30,000 you bidding. 30,000, 35,000 you bidding at 30,000 now 5. At 30,000, 35,000 you bidding.
Yes.
$35,000. $40,000. 45,000 in bidding, Kyle. At 40,000 now 5. 45,000 here. I have 45,000 here. 50,000 you bidding. At $50,000 bid. I have 50,000 now 5 to the 5 point. $52,000. 55,000, right? 53,000. 15. I have $10,000 bid. 15,000 you bidding. 10,000, 15,000, now 20 with the 20. 15,000, now 20. I have $15,000 bid. 20,000, $17,000. 20,000 you bidding, man. 18. I have 28,000, now 9. At 28,000 now 9 with the 9 going at $28,000. Sold $28,000.
Same buyer, 42.
42. 1905 East Landvale Street, Broadway East. 5,000 to start. I have 5,000 in back. 10,000 are you bidding? Hit 5,000 now. 10 to the 10 going at $5,000. Sold $5,000.
Bidder number 1.
Bidder number 1. 708 Menard Street in Edgewood. There we go. 5,000 to start at 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 5. 35,000, 40,000, 45,000 you bidding. At $45,000. 50,000, 55,000, 60,000, 65,000 you bidding. I have 60,000 as you. I have $60,000 bid. 65,000 here. $70,000. 75,000 you're selling.
71.
You bid 70. You want to bid 71 now? No. Okay. Trying to look out for you. I have $70,000 bid. 71,000 now. $72,000 bid. $73,000. $74,000. $75,000. $76,000 now 7. $77,000 now 8. $78,000 now 9. $79,000, $80,000, $81,000 you bidding. $81,000 bid. $82,000. $82,000 in front. $83,000. $84,000. $85,000, $86,000, $87,000 you bidding. I have $86,000 now 7. $87,000. $88,000. $89,000 you bidding it.
Take one pass down.
Take one pass down.
All right.
Take one pass down.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Okay, spending 9,000 today, 10,000.
9,000 today. Then what you
It's an additional $1,000 for Belvoir.
Oh, because you kept the 10.
Right.
You take cash? No. You want
If you have a personal check on you, that would be best.
Which one did you get?
How was the auctions for this? I said, how was it?
Some good numbers today.
What did you expect to basically accomplish today here?
Grab at least one that's on the block where we already have one property. And then we looked up and grabbed another 2 that's side by side. So, good day today.
All right, well, got a property closed today in Baltimore. Our first closing. Going to be many more to come. Went to the auction. Got 3 properties picked up from the auction. We're underway. Got 4 or 5 properties now with our belt. Going to start construction and development out here. Looking forward to bringing the same thing to Baltimore that we've been doing in Newark. Hoping to transform lives. That's what it's about. Reaching out to the community. We made a good contact this morning with Miss Peggy's friend. And look forward to doing some great things out here. What's her name?
Hattie.
Miss Hattie. Yeah, we look forward to doing some great things out here.